See, I am the first. I am the last. I am the future, the present, and also the past. Who am I? Well, I am. I am it. I am the shazit and the reason for it and the question upon everyone's lips. See, but I am miseducated. See, I am truly separated from me. Me be I and I be me, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I am the ninth letter in the alphabet. Don't ask me why, because I am confused. I am deprogrammed, deprived, deflated, denied, degraded, deluded, deceived, decommissioned, demeaned, demoralized, detached, depressed, all because I am dependent. Who am I? Who am I? Well, I am truth. I am justice. I am justice because I trust this. See, I'm that spirit in your prayer. I'm that grease in all your hair. I'm that H2O in your air and even that hair that grows down there. See, because I am everywhere. Because I'm the first. I'm the last. I'm the future, the present, and also the past. I am light. I am words with which you write. I am mathematics. I am architecture. I am the art of war with which I protect you. I am medicine. I am music, man. Hey, in fact, I'm a medical music man healing with music and word all over this land. I am rhythm and blues, jazz, soul, funk, boogie, hip-hop, pop, rock, plus so much more, but I'll stop. Because I am still learning. I am. And fam, sometimes I'm sickened by our pain and fearful of our maladjusted brain. I am. But I am thankful for the future. Because I am hope, I am belief, so therefore I am. Say, I am thankful for moving from I can't to I can, and from young boy to grown man, I truly am. Say, I am the in thing, and I do exactly what it says on the tin. I am fashion, art, style. Say, I'm the power in your smile and the truth in your denial. See, who am I? Who am I? Well, it matters not who I am. The question ultimately is, who are you?
The Messiah. Behold, for the Messiah is among us. Yo, you didn't hear me, yo. Behold, the Messiah is among us. It's camouflaged in cross colors. A squadron of God's soldiers who silently sit on the sideline, secretly seeing this earth spinning out of control, and like movie directors, they watch it. Unable to stop it, voyeurs, they watch the desperate drift into disbelief as politicians fool the fool-hearted. Stack up their bank accounts now, there are wars around us. From ISIS to the Middle East to the madness in the middle of our streets. Mayhem in the inner cities. Lack of self-worth giving birth to a 99% that elect the 1% to continue this dictatorship. Madness. If ever we needed saviors, it is now. But fear not. For the anointed ones, well, they've returned, but fear this. Deep down in your genetic memory, you already know this. That's the answer to obstruct Earth's destruction. We're just too busy to believe it or too blind to see it. We fall in line or follow faces faced with two options to either be a fool or be fooled. And we're like simple Simons running to the lineup with our hands up, be like, yes, fool me too. But the bigger joke is, you see that Messiah? Well, he was in the same queue, for he saw the job description and analyzed their working conditions and realized the job at stake and said, no way, mate. They'd rather sit in stadium like sporting supporters, screaming the national anthem to see strangers actively pursue their ambitions like we don't have a strong enough ambition among us. See, we all have visions. And these minute premonitions are the essential ingredients that answer the question that we've been consistently requesting for God to solve. See, we are the saviors. We are the messiahs that we've been waiting for. We're just riddled up with so much self-doubt, feeling like some sperms had been swimming in special semen to grow up to be superhero special human beings, while others sit, wish, wait and wonder, why can't I have been the one to be born someone better? Look. Listen, look at that reflection in the mirror, analyze that self-doubt, and then go to war against every single negative inflection of the throat. For every single superhero that ever achieved anything in the history of this world, all experienced fear and self-doubt, from poets to prophets and activists and lawyers. And Jesus at Gethsemane praying for that last hour to pass over. Muhammad meditating on the mount, cold sweating, fearing the possibility he could be the chosen one. Head on the lap of his wife Khadijah asking, what do I do? Martin Luther King mourning fallen soldiers at Selma, questioning, is all this activism indeed for nothing? Imagine these great men and women that we all read about never knew the inevitability of their actions. For imagine if Marcus Messiah Garvey, a single immigrant, had said it's impossible to lead such a leaderless people. Or Malcolm X, an illiterate inmate, had said, I'm too old to be learning, to be reading or writing. Or Yahya Santo had waited for some scared man to follow when God gave her the call for those frightened fellows to follow. And imagine if Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, had never said, I am the original black man of the planet Earth. Imagine if Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, had said,
no Viet Cong and they call me nigga.
Imagine if Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer the world had ever seen, had never said,
I am the greatest. Yeah. The greatest of all times.
I must be the greatest. 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 Walk with rhythm till I appear weightless to your mind's eye. I and I is the black God, God in man, Jah Rastafari, in the personage of our ancient vestiges. My first act was to identify the devil, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, reveling in this world manufactured for his supremacy. Reverse psychology had me painting myself in his image, stolen, charged, convicted, dismembered, restricted, slave to your nation while I remain stateless. Now I must be the greatest. 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 Deep meditation. The flesh is weak, so maintaining God's status means strict dedication to training. Christ consciousness is my liberty. You can't beat me physically nor mentally. My memory is too long. My energy is too strong. Mesmerize and disarm you, destroy you while I charm you. The shuffling nigger is dead. Peep the God variation. Watch while I rebuild my station right before your very eyes. I am the spark before the revolution that will not be televised, but my sparking will be. I dare you not to watch the king of the world. What becomes of a ring when I have made your entire industry my arena? Come, step inside. Have a go if you think you're hard, but I guarantee you your arms are too short to box with God. I must be the greatest. 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 Rumble! Black God, rumble. Pull all nature's wisdom to you and be the best of what becomes you. For who can chain a free spirit in the actualization of itself? My mind is my wealth. I am universal intelligence, destroying all semblance of oppression just through the manifestation of a liberated soul. Kemetic alchemist, turning black coal into black gold through electromagnetism and ma'atic balance. Supreme wisdom and supernatural talents. I see you taking aim at my esteem, trying to keep God consciousness bestial in a form I can never compliment my queen. I see you taking aim at my esteem, trying to keep God consciousness bestial in a form I could never compliment my queen. But to your war with universal harmony, divine beings are detractors. Can't reduce my grind from behind to doggy style. You've got it backwards, backwards, backwards. Can't reduce my grind from behind to dog E style. You've got it backwards. See, we elevate frequencies even through speech. Use meduneta to teach. And for those trying to combat self-actualization with shame, what's my name? 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 I must be the greatest. I must be the greatest. I must be the greatest. I must be the greatest.
Ali, Boombaye, Ali.
Praise be
Dedicated to the gods.
Praise be
Praise be to those that went before, that led pathways for us right now. To the living gods here, our guides. I live cause I don't defecate with my grandma when I honor the spirits that went before me. Ignore them at your peril, blood, but I was taught to cherish love. And only greed will make your cup overflow. It's like I salute the troops, the new recruits you bring. A blessed life with the little suffering. We dropping gems whilst we keep it bubbling. Calling kings, calling queens. Signal the return of the learned children. Knowledge of self shall shield them. Built them from the ether of the gods like the beauty so strong like Now if you know so it go and let me hear medicine for your soul like aloe vera. Praise be to the seen, unseen, the whole team that redeems the dreams of the gods. Cause
all the God,
I see the love in the God in your love.
all the God,
Living to all the gods like I see the love in the God in your love.
all the God,
Ooh, I see the God in the love in your God. I told the gods them, we tell them. My second verse, and let me make it more specific. We call them gods through the content of their spirit. Their seeds supersede any kind of lyrics recognized through the eyes for those who feel and know it. We see the God in your soul and how you flex, bless. The way you're free in these minds, it's like you're fearless. Our goddess, God, king, queen, you're priceless. Humble with your moves, you're effervescent, niceless. We see your wisdom and wiseness, your light is the brightest. That's why I just write this from my heart. I ain't writing no haikus to try and describe you and all the deeds that you do. Cause there's what meaning in name, I keep it simple and plain. God bodies are past true. Cause when spirits speak to the higher self. Sometimes soul seeks silently, seeking stealth.
all the God,
Lyricated to all the gods like I see the love in the God in your love like
all the God,
I see the God in the love in your God.
all the God,
I see the God in the love in your God.
all the God,
All the gods now. All the gods now. You gonna join me on this one? All the gods. All the gods. Let me hear now. One more time now. Come on.
all the God,
Come on now. If you really feel it for those that went before us, lyricated to the gods now. All the gods. One more time now. One more time. Come on. Ha! To the gods them. 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 To the gods.
To the gods. In 2016, we said goodbye to our heroes. Just a small reminder that all men and women are still mortals. For even the greatest said goodbye in the crossroads. So we just salute the stars for guidance on this great path. I
am
the greatest.
I am the greatest.
Greatest.
Yes.
Best kept secret.
Yeah. I've been waiting for that since 2000 and when? I'm a poet, yeah. I'm a spoken word artist, and I love doing my thing. But there ain't nothing like I'm with my family, like best kept secret. You know when they say iron sharpen the iron, yeah? And that collective energy, like Marcus Garvey said, God is universal intelligence, you know, and man and woman is a unitary particle of that universal intelligence. This is where I collectivize my particles. Best kept secret. Jeez.
Arts to science, from sports to speech. They lived, they served, and now they leave. Their flesh now cold, their spirits free. Now the baton they pass on to thee. And you sleep. And I hear you. I hear you speak words of untruth. Curse my name that I have forsaken you, and how I've taken the greats away. Wailing upon us is the last days, yet with the cousin of death you choose to lay. Putting hands together, you say you pray for another Garvey, a Santua or Shiva. How you need guidance and you need a leader, whilst all the time it is you which is the salvation in which you seek. I've scattered you far and I've scattered you wide, among the wild, among the meek. Do not fall back to sleep. Let your third eye be opened and connect with the fire in your heart, for you have been chosen, and I know you feel it. But now is the time to believe it and bring prophecy into fruition. Wake from your slumber, sleeping lion. Time to embrace your mission.
Cameron, and I think today, quite recently as well, we see that Jeremy Corbyn, was kind of butt dancing over the topic of reparations. How do we fulfill our duties to Jamaica, since they benefited, or the British government or the British people benefit a lot from the colonization, the slavery of Jamaican people, and the wealth that it created. Now I want to know, should we be seeking reparation from the United States government? Should we be seeking reparations from the United Kingdom? Because I know different other ethnicities, Jews, Japanese, and so forth, actually seek reparations and actually got it. So should we be doing the same thing as well, or forget about it and move on?
Yes, we should do that. We definitely should do that. But the thing is, we have to do it from a position of power, because right now we're in the back of a slave ship trying to demand reparations, but you're still in the bottom of a slave ship, as our brother Neely Fuller would say. And you can't do anything in the bottom of a slave ship. You make demands, but you can't follow up on those.
Is the Father God? Yes. 100%. 100%. Is the Holy Spirit God? 100%. Is the Son God? Yes. 100%. Yes. If you have these three coming together, how many gods do you have?
You have a wife. Yes. So if he says you and your wife become one, are you one?
You are defending something that your forefathers, the missionaries who came to Africa and got the Bible and stuck it down their throat and told them that God is a white man with blue eyes and blonde hair.
So if you say that Christians believe that Jesus was a blonde hair, blue eyes, then you need to prove, to give evidence in the Bible that it says that. Yeah.